phone so much anymore. Speaking about great technology and getting back to seeing things clearly, doesn't it feel good to get a brand new laptop from the #1 computer manufacturing company in the United States? That's HP. I know you hear us talk about HP here a lot. We are in love with HP. Everyone here uses HP. That's why they are the #1 in the country. But I want to show you a couple other #1s that I have right here next to me. The screen is 15 inches, like 15.6 inches. That's the most sought after size. Everyone loves this 15-inch screen, but you want to see the most sought after feature? Watch real close. What did I just do? Oh, it's a touch screen. I just love that. I love if you were watching and you're like, oh, he's gonna maybe type. Nope, look, touch screen, just like your phone, just like your tablet, pinch and zoom. We get more questions. We have more response to touchscreen than anything else that I sell here at HSN. Now, I want you to take a look at the price over here, and we're gonna go over all the features, but this is the first time ever we've been able to bring you the 15-inch touchscreen from HP with a solid-state drive, with Office 365, for less than $400. It's on 5 flexible payments, but it's also on 12-month VIP financing. It's on free shipping and handling. It is fast, it is powerful, it is intuitive, and you can take it with you on the go. We have a couple of great colors to choose from too, and I want to show you those. And you're gonna see the little mouse attached to them because you're getting the mouse as well, that cordless mouse there. Take a look up here at the top. This is probably our Moonlight Blue. Oh, that's just a nice premium kind of high-end look. Next to it, if you like a little bit more color, that is our teal. We also have it in the natural silver. Let me give you an update on the teal. The teal right here, that's our, oh, that's beautiful. This teal right here, 75. Only 75 remaining. We only have 20 minutes to talk about this here, so stay with us. Our friend Aaron Berger is joining us to talk us through everything. Aaron, how are you?
I'm good, Ty. How are you?
Good. I know people get really excited when we talk about touchscreen.
Well, yeah,
because the one thing we hear about most, right? When's the next touchscreen? Which touchscreen can I get? Are you bringing in more touchscreens? This is it. This is your opportunity.
It's such a big change. You know, when you have a touchscreen and you're able to do the things that you're watching us do right now, watching me do right now live, when you're able to pinch and you're able to zoom and you're able to surf and you're able to navigate and you're able to take your little window and move it over to the side and have lots of things all going on at one time without it slowing down. It's a different world. I mean, it's a whole different world of computing. Many of us, of course, are used to touchscreens from our phones, which are a 4-inch screen. This is a 15-inch screen. So it is, as Ty said, the #1 selling screen size in America. There's a lot of #1s with this. One thing I want to mention from the beginning, because you said there are only 75 in the teal, this is an exclusive color to HSN. HP is the #1 selling brand at HSN. All the great things you can buy here, all the great fashion and all of the great beauty and fitness. And I always mention this time of year, especially in fall, our food shows are amazing. But the #1 brand for anything that HSN sells is HP. So we, and I'm with HP, so when I say we, I mean HP, we build things for Ty and these guys that we don't do for anybody else in the entire world. One of them is this color. So if you love this color that is the most limited, know that you're gonna be the only person you know that has it. You know, unless there are 75 other people in your neighborhood right this minute that are watching, and I don't think that's the case. So really, really beautiful teal color. As I said, HP is the #1 selling brand at HSN. It's also the #1 selling computer brand in America. So you should be very confident in knowing you're walking into the shop and going, I'll take the #1 selling brand with all of the #1 features. So the touchscreen is the #1 thing that people ask for, as Ty said. Also, this is the #1 selling screen size. So we make 14-inch computers, we make 15-inch computers, we make 17-inch computers, and they all have certainly things to recommend them. But the 15-inch size seems to be the perfect size. Not too big, not too small, great for on the go, weighs 3.5 pounds, has a 12-hour battery life. This is all day long battery life. And then something that is different, that is really quite different, and that I get to do 3 or 4 times a year, maybe, is the processor in this. This is an AMD processor. This is an Athlon processor. It's very special. Athlon, AMD in particular, are very well known, particularly for their video and their graphics capabilities. They have, in fact, an integrated graphics processor and central processor. Other computers have two. So they have to talk, the graphics processor has to talk to the central processor, and it slows the graphics down a little bit. It's why, like, the Xbox, PlayStation, like $600 gaming consoles that really take a lot of brain power for their video rendering and their gaming, they all use AMD processors. I'll show you a quick video, then I'll hand it back to Ty. We don't have a lot of time, as he said. We don't have a lot of computers. This is the only scheduled airing I have on my schedule for this. AMD is advancing the everyday laptop experience. Again, this is the Ryzen series of processors built on advanced AMD technology. You've got an Radeon graphics card, excuse me. Look at this, multitasking up to 2.5 times faster, 250% faster than previous generations, with a nice long battery life, a 12-hour battery life, with touchscreen, and with all the creature comforts like backlit keyboard, fingerprint reader, and high-definition camera. I'm going to get into those in just a couple of minutes.
Oh, my goodness. You just said the magic words there, Aaron. I know if you're shopping at home, you're thinking, there's some things that I really like. I like that backlit keyboard. I don't want to have to remember passwords anymore. We've got all of that, and that is all coming up. But even better than that, you're thinking, how am I going to get it home? Even at this price, the lowest price we have ever done on a 15-inch touchscreen, you think, all right, I don't really have $400 to put down right now. I don't think any of us do. Now, you can take advantage of 5 flexible payments, but even better than that, if you have the HSN card, I want you to take a look at this. It is on 12-month VIP financing right now, and your 12-month VIP financing comes down to $33.33 a month. There's no added fee on that. There's no added interest on that. All you have to put down is that first flexible payment, and we will ship this out to you. You do need to choose your color pretty quickly, especially if you have your eye on that teal. But I want you to think about that. $33 is barely over $1 a day to have the #1 computer manufacturing company with the #1 most used operating system in Windows, one of the most powerful processors, which means your graphics. And when you go to a website where video pops up and all these things are interactive, you're going to be able to keep up with it. And that 15-inch screen size that is also touchscreen for barely over $1 a day. So if you have the HSN card, I always say it's opportunities like this. This is really why you have the HSN card, so you can take advantage of this for you, for entertaining, for your home business, maybe to help you with some crafting things on our big crafting day today, or for a student going off to school. I know they always say, I need a new computer, Mom and Dad, I need a new computer, and they can be $1,000, $2,000 today. $399.99 on that. Okay, so some of those things that you mentioned, I know we only have about 12 minutes remaining here, but some of the things that you mentioned there that people are very interested in, you have to have, listen, the power is great, but those creature comforts are great too.
They're the things that you use every day.
Yeah.
And one other thing that I have not mentioned, Ty might have, but we're also including Microsoft 365.
This is great.
Key. On its own, retail prices can vary, but the everyday price on Microsoft's website for Microsoft 365 by itself is $70. It's $69.99. So it's essentially $70. Usually when Ty and I sold a computer yesterday, and you could buy it without Microsoft 365, or you could pay another $50, which was a great deal. It was $20 off the Microsoft price, basically. Today, it's included. You don't pay anything extra. So all 7 of the Microsoft Office programs, Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Access, OneNote, and Publisher. Again, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Access, OneNote, and Publisher. All 7 of those are actually preloaded. They're on your computer for you already, so there's nothing at all that you have to do. Let's do this. I'm going to ask my crew to get ready to turn the lights down, because I want to go through some of these creature comforts. We'll start with the fingerprint reader. We've got a video we can show you on this. So you know what this means? Never have to remember another password. True story, I went to the gym today, and I had a lock in my, and this is a gym I never go to. I usually don't have to use a lock at the gym. Anyway, I couldn't remember. I had to go buy a new lock.
No way.
I thought I had it in my phone, in my notes. Swear to God, this is hand to heart. An hour and a half ago, I had some time between shows, so I went to the gym. So I had to go buy a new lock just to get the code. You know, we forget things, right?
Yes.
Never have to go buy a new lock. Never have to recover a password. We're going to show you. We've got a video right now. In order to open your computer, you touch your finger right to that fingerprint pad, and that will unlock your computer for you. So you don't have to remember passwords anymore. Now further, because this has the Microsoft Edge web browser, in the Edge web browser, it will remember your passwords for individual websites as well. So you're good to go. You don't have to go buy a new lock like I did, $8 at the Depot store today, like I did last minute next to the gym. Your passwords, getting into your computer, all of that is stored in your fingertips. It's a biometric fingerprint reader. So that is creature comfort number one. Creature comfort number two, we're gonna turn the lights in the studio totally off because I wanna show you guys something really cool. This is called a backlit keyboard. And you'll see when the lights go down, what it means is you're able to use your keyboard under all lighting circumstances. So no matter what's going on, if you're on planes, trains, and automobiles, if you're in a classroom and the professor turns the overhead lights off to do a presentation or whatever. Okay, so we've dimmed the lights. I don't know if they're gonna go totally off, but yeah, you can see regardless. Look at that. So this is when it's all the way off. I'm gonna touch it one more time. Boom. That turns the backlit keyboard on. So this means no more waking your spouse up at night when when you're still working late at night or when you're searching for a new movie to watch or whatever it is. It's the kind of feature found in, well, I mean, this would be a great deal, frankly. At its HSN deal price at $600, this is a great deal. Found in a $600 computer, it would be a really good deal. In a $400 computer to have a backlit keyboard and to have a fingerprint reader, some really special specs there.
And then to get touchscreen on top of all that. The number one feature that we are asked about, the number one feature that people say that they want the most is that touchscreen. And this is the first time we've ever gotten the touchscreen under $400, but we only have about 5 dozen remaining in the teal. We started with around 80. We have about 5 dozen, probably less than 60 to go in the teal right now. Just to let you know, here is the teal. Let's take a look at that color. Remember, you're getting the mouse as well that matches back, but look at that beautiful teal. This is selling out 4 to 1 compared to all the other colors right now. So a heads up on that. And listen, if you're to go out into retail, go into an electronics store, which can be overwhelming, and you think about all the things that you want, what do you need, what can I get, and then you start having to upgrade. Well, I want the biometric fingerprint reader. Well, that's gonna be a little more expensive. I want the backlit keyboard, that's gonna be more expensive. Rather than a 12-inch screen, I'd like the 15-inch screen, that's expensive. Touchscreen, it adds up, adds up, adds up. Out in retail, you see there on your screen, you'll see it in just a second when this pops up, it's over $800. Wow. It's gonna cost you over $800. Look, that is still under $1,000, which is still better than a lot of those options out there. But today, you don't have to pay over $800. Matter of fact, it is over 50% off that retail value at $399.99. You can use 5 flexible payments or you can use your HSN card. But right now, with the world we live in right now, Aaron, as much as we are doing on our laptop, whether it is shopping, staying connected with friends and family, whether it's just doing work, business, schoolwork, a laptop is something we all need, and we need it to be reliable, we need it to be fast, and that's what that solid state drive is giving you. If your computer is hot, if it's loud, if it's slow, it's not a solid state drive. Now you are upgrading for less than $400 today. And Aaron's showing you right there just how responsive it is.
Another upgrade that you're getting today is if you don't have Microsoft 11 already, and you may, but I'm even gonna go a step further. So the latest version of the Microsoft operating system is Windows 11, okay? Windows 11 is built in, so we're in good shape there already. In fact, I think we have a video on Windows 11. If we have it, we'll roll it. If we don't, no big deal. Windows 11, latest operating system from Microsoft, built very much on the tenets of being able to create and connect and play more easily. That's creating, connecting, playing. That is the basis of it. But this isn't just Windows 11. This is what I think of as like upgraded Windows 11. It's Windows 11 in S mode. Windows 11 in S mode, this is a big thing to say, is the safest Windows Microsoft operating system Windows has ever created. All of your apps, all of your games, those kind of things all come right from the Microsoft Store, where they are pre-vetted, where they are safe, where they are clean, where you are not accidentally bringing anything into your computer that you didn't mean to do. Let me tell you for whom I think this is really ideal. I think it's ideal for students. I think it's ideal for seniors. I think it's ideal for anyone who doesn't have an IT degree or an IT department. If you are your own computer technician, like most of us are, Windows 11 in S mode keeps you safe. And what it means is you don't have to buy and I'm not out here selling, and 9 times out of 10, well, always, if it's not Windows 11 in S mode, we have antivirus available. We'll sell it to you, everybody, because you've got to use it if you're not in S mode, but you don't have to with this. So you don't have to buy, pay for, keep up with, update antivirus, anti-spyware, anti-malware, anti-ransomware. You don't have to worry about any of that with Windows 11. Isn't that a breath of fresh air? Now, one thing you might want to think of, I will show you one other thing, and that is, you're buying such a beautiful new computer. We have a really beautiful case that is specifically designed for it. It's the Harrison laptop bag. I always say, to me, it looks like it was designed in Milan. I think it's like the cleanest laptop bag I've ever seen. We have the ivory color, and just a couple quick things about this. It has 2 pockets. Most laptop bags have 1 pocket, so it's kind of like everything just goes into the abyss. And this is nice because you can say organize. I love that part. It also comes along with, and I've got it right in here, it comes along with a wireless mouse as well. So, so you can just always leave that in the bag, and then you can leave your other mouse at home. It's nice, you're never hunting for one, wireless. And then the final thing that I'll show you that's so smart. I love this design. You think it looks like a laptop sleeve. It's actually a laptop bag. There's a handle right there. So you can carry it independently, or if you want to pop it into your briefcase or your backpack or whatever. This is the Harrison laptop bag. It's super soft on the inside. People really love it. So I wanted to let you know that was available as well.
It's really nice that we have it here, because it is one of those things, one of those top 2 or 3 accessories that people buy. And if you're gonna take it, this was designed to go.
Absolutely.
Designed to go with you if you're traveling, especially if it's a student walking around campus, classroom to classroom, from the dorm. If you are taking it even to the coffee shop, you're gonna have to buy a case for it. So one that is designed specifically for this, this computer here in this size. It's great, you can get that on flexible payments as well. But right now with the touch screen, I'm gonna flip this around because I wanna show you, in case you're just tuning in case maybe you have the volume down and you're like, oh, you take a look up every now and then, and you just looked up and you just saw me use the touch screen. You saw me pinching and zooming. 15-inch touch screen here. I'm watching the last presentation of our today's special, which is coming up in the next hour here. Maybe that's how you're gonna shop. You're looking at some of the Colleen Lopez jewelry and you wanna zoom in on that. Take a look there, or maybe some of the Juliana TS coming up and you wanna zoom in, or just the fine print you wanna look. It is intuitive, it's user-friendly, and it is nice and compact, powerful, beautiful, and for the first time ever, it's under $400. 15-inch screen. It is a touch screen, backlit keyboard, fingerprint ID, and you're getting 4 gigabytes of RAM, 128 gigabytes of storage, solid-state drive, and you don't have to decide whether you want to try out Microsoft 365 for a year or not. We're going to go ahead and put that in, and it is already installed. You just have to choose your color, put down that first flexible payment, or on your HSN card. You get 12-month VIP financing. You put down $33.33. We're shipping this out to you. This is how you do it right there on your screen, your HSN card or your Q card. And it just feels good in this day and age where we use our computers so much to have a computer that you rely on, that comes from the #1 computer manufacturing company, to say, yeah, I feel confident that when I open my computer, it's gonna be ready for me. It's gonna come right on, and whatever I need to do, I can do the work, I can be entertained, and I can take it with me with an extra long battery life as well. That's the other thing that is really impressive. That extra long battery life. If I'm on a plane, if you're taking a long flight, and sometimes a 5-hour flight really means you're on the plane for 6 hours, sometimes 7 hours, you're fine. You take this with you. If you're going to the coffee shop, you're good. You don't gotta find that plug. This is powerful, it's easy, and it's intuitive.
It is, and it's an AMD processor, which I think, again, if you watch videos, if you spend any time streaming or gaming, the video processing of AMD is really legendary. We do not have it a lot. It's so exciting to have it at this new price. I've sold this computer before, but I've always sold it at a higher price. It's always been very popular. So we're excited to have the last few for you. I'll show you this other really cool feature. I mentioned it. So there's a high definition webcam built in. In fact, you're getting a little view of the backside of our HSN studios. You can see on the screen there. But there's also this really smart, see that?
There it is.
It's just a little shutter, and it's brand new. It's something they've just added in the past year or so. What it means is when you're on a call, on a Zoom call or a team call or whatever call you might be on, you know if you're on the camera or not. And that is certainly a thing for those of us who do calls, work from home. You know what I'm talking about. It's just nice to know. It's also a nice privacy thing. So you wonder if if anyone were ever in your computer, you know, God forbid, can they see what's going on? If this is closed, it's, many of us in the past, I know, have like kept a Post-it note over our—
That's what we do, yeah,
you
you're right.
don't have to do that anymore. So it's another nice feature. Last thing I'll mention quickly, this has a solid state drive and a big one. It's a 128 gigabyte solid state drive. So here's what that means. As opposed to previous drives, which were hard disk drives